Yeah! Let's go! What's up, everybody? Welcome to another crazy stream on the Killjoy Jake YouTube channel. My name, as always, is Kevin. That's it. Kevin. No last name, no middle name. Kevin. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We have S. What's up, S? Saying Scream 6 is my most anticipated movie of the year. Heck yeah, dude! It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for it. Just less than 2 months away. Trailer this week, which trust me, we're gonna talk about later just a second here. JT Spooks is here saying hi. Howdy, hey, dude. Holy crap, look at that profile picture. Gonna need a magnifying glass to see all those horror characters. I love it. What's up, dude? What's up? What's up? Movie fan 123 is here saying, I know I'm late for this, but happy 1 year anniversary to Scream 5, my favorite film in the franchise. Nice. I love it, man. 1 year ago, all the way back on Saturday. Right. Nice. Good stuff, man. Love that movie. Anakin is here saying, holy S, it's Ghostface. I can't say, ooh, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with these swear words nowadays on YouTube. It's crazy. It's crazy here. But I'll give, you know what? In 13 seconds, Anakin, I'll give you that. I'll give you that here in just a second, because I don't want to get demonetized quite yet. But it's coming. Oh, it's coming. And here we go right now. Holy shit, it's Ghostface! Damn, Jack Quaid. Love it. Welcome, Anakin. Welcome to the stream. Gabriel's here too, doing a little what's up. Love it. What's up, Andrew? How's it going? Welcome. I'm good, man. I'm fantastic. I'm having a great time. Savvy Film Geek is here too, saying howdy, Jake. How's it going? It's going great. Oh my God. Super Saiyan is here too. Dude, and to answer your question as well, it's going even greater now. John Smith is here saying enjoying some Bud Light for this stream. About to watch the Cowboys take on Tom Brady. Enjoy. A little Monday Night Football. Hell yeah. Browns are completely out, man. That's not happening. Meme Lord is here saying hi. Hank Hill, a Killjoy cult member, is here. What's up, Hank Hill? Damn it, Bobby. What did I tell you about becoming an omnipotent being? What's that Meat Canyon video? What did I tell you about messing with your T cells and becoming an omnipotent being? You're gonna ruin the universe. Locked is here saying, let's go! What's up, Locked? Welcome. Radley's Vlogs is here. Omni, another Killjoy cult member. What's up? May Ann is here too. Howdy, hey. Maxwell's here. Howdy. Justin Baugh. One Last Scare. Look at all these people. Love it. Well, big ol' collective hello to everybody. Just want to say hi to Legion, who's throwing $2 in there. Thank you so much, man. Have you watched The Last of Us yet? No, not yet, unfortunately. I'm gonna try to watch that and Sick tonight because I want to get a review out of at least one of those things tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna cover The Last of Us. I'm already covering so much this month, especially. So I don't know if I'm gonna cover it, but I will watch it. I'm very excited to check it out. Legion, thanks for the $2. Really appreciate that, man. Big ol' collective hello to everyone, like I said. Hello. So let's talk a little bit about some Scream 6 stuff, though, because we got a lot to talk about. So, first of all, trailer's probably coming this week based off of the Twitter account. We got ourselves a little nasty tweet that said, clean up on aisle 1 and 19. And I don't know if you guys have seen that picture that they posted, but it doesn't look like there's 19 aisles there. I don't know if that's just supposed to be a joke or what the heck's going on, but I'll tell you what, man, 1 and 19, that spells out a certain date coming up here in just like 3 days or so. So I would look out for Thursday. So see a trailer, poster, something's coming. So that's exciting. That is exciting stuff. Maxwell's asking if I would recommend Skinamarink. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to everybody. It's definitely not for everybody, but I personally really enjoyed it. Check out my little review I just posted today. Has a funny little skit at the beginning of it if you don't care about the movie at all. I mean, watch the skit. I don't know, check it out. I'm trying to amp up the reviews on this page a little more. So there you go. Yeah, I'm really excited to watch Sick too. Speaking of new movies, Sick is fantastic. That's all I will say. I just have not had time to watch it. But I'm watching it tonight. Really excited. And you guys will see a review for it tomorrow morning. So Sick was really good. Starts off a little slow, but it gets real good. Nice. No spoilers, please. I don't want to know who. I've seen people just tweet out straight up spoilers for the movies yet, or they have. I have seen that, unfortunately. But I don't know who the killer is. But don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want it spoiled. But yeah, no, I'm really excited to do a little review of that little Kevin Williamson story credit on that one. So I'm excited to see it. It's gonna be fun. All right, this music's a little too epic for just sitting around chilling. There we go. Got some good music. But the other thing I do want to talk about is viewer Anon had a recent Scream 6 tweet, which I thought was pretty interesting, saying that a lot of the movie takes place the same night as the opening kill. What's up with that? Now what's up with that, my friends? That I don't know how to feel about that, I guess. There's a part of me that's really excited because I'm like, that's really interesting. Something crazy's about to happen. What's up with that? That's pretty wild. But is it going to work? Is it all going to work in one night? Like, are you going to be able to do a bunch of chase scenes if there's just one or two killers? It's kind of something that I'm curious about. Did he go a little too far giving us that? I don't know. It's something interesting. It's like, man, I don't know how one or two killers could take on like a bunch of people all at once like that all in one night. I don't know. It's really telling to see what this movie's going to be all about. So I'm curious what you all think, though. Please leave something in the comments so we can talk about it. I'm excited to see a bunch of other viewpoints on that tidbit of information we just got. Mario Moore is throwing $10 in there. Mario, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Saying, hey, Jake, love your content. How's it hanging? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad people are watching it. It's crazy. How's it hanging, dude? Things are great. Things are fantastic. I'm in a great mood. I'm excited for Scream. We got Scream 6 on the horizon, less than 2 months away. I couldn't be better. The only way I could be better is if someone handed me a big glass of something tasty and a big old thing of popcorn, and I could watch Scream 6 right now. That's the only thing that can make everything right now better. So I really appreciate that. Thank you for the $10, Mario. I appreciate that. Thank you. Things are great. Hope you're doing good too. I hope you're doing good as well. And look at Carrie just absolutely killing it, throwing the link down for my little review I put out earlier. Thank you so much, Carrie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Curious what else we all think about that. Brandon is saying, I think the most in one night plot point could point to the cult idea a little more strongly. That's what I'm thinking too, Brandon. I didn't want to be the one to say it. But dude, I strongly think it's a cult of ghost faces. I don't like, how could you have just a couple of people running around all in the same night killing people? I think what he means by like, oh, it takes place all in the same night as the opening scene. I think what that means is we're going to get a denouement after the fact, after all the action happens, where it's like maybe a couple days later seeing what the aftermath of it essentially. I don't think it's going to be one of those things where it's just like, oh yeah, it's two people running around all in the same night. They are the quickest ghost faces on the planet, apparently. No, I think this strongly points towards the idea of a cult or 4 or 5 ghost faces, something crazy like that. And, to another point with Matt and Tyler, a lot of the things that they've been talking about, their whole rhetoric with this new movie is we got to risk it all to make this thing good. And I totally support that. I completely agree. I want them to do that. I really want them to risk it all, try something new, try something ambitious here in the 6th entry. I don't know. I don't want to see same old. I want to see these franchises continuing to reinvent themselves. It's always so impressive when franchises, especially like this, can do that. There's so many great ideas of things that maybe don't always have this huge magnifying glass on them in the Scream franchise, especially that you could focus a little more on, or less, depending on what you want to do. There's a lot to chew on in the Scream franchise, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and we could keep this going for a while. There's a lot we can hyper focus on with these movies. Lewis is here. What's up, man? How's it going? Nice seeing you, by the way. Have you been demonetized for cussing in the first minute 15 seconds? Well, there's some new policy with YouTube, which is why, if you've noticed in my videos, there's little passive-aggressive text that pops up and is like, oh, so I can't say the F word, but I can talk about violently killing somebody, which, yeah, I've done that. You can talk about violently murdering somebody in a video if you want to. It's like, I mean, obviously I'm talking about movies, but you can do that, but you can't say the F word now. In like the first like minute or so of your video. I don't know, man. I guess I'm mildly frustrated with that. It's a little like, seriously, I gotta bleep these out. I haven't gotten I got one thing demonetized. It was just like it was just like a little video or something. It wasn't crazy. Sorry, I'm taking this off midstream, but your boys getting sweaty. But yeah, I got demonetized once for like having like a picture of something nasty in a video or something. I can't remember what it was specifically, but I'm just like, now with this new policy, I'm just terrified of getting more videos demonetized. So that's why I'm just bleeping them out. I don't know. Trust me, it's annoying to me too. but thank you for the $2, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I think it's only like the first like 30 seconds of the video too. As long as you don't have anything graphic or like have a swear in there, you're fine. But I'm just, you boys being safe. I play it safe most times, often than not. But Legion is also throwing $10 in there. Dude, thank you so much, man. Saying, what if Scream 6, you find out who the killer is? Like usual, but right after the killer is, well, killed. Plot twist, Stu reveals himself as the ultimate mastermind. Ooh. Listen. with how much the fans want... With how much the fans want Stu to come back, I'm almost like, it's almost to the point where I'm like, this is inevitable. Someone's gonna work their way up the ranks in Hollywood. It's gonna happen eventually. If it's not this movie, if it's not Seven, it's gonna happen. I'm like, dude, there's so many people who want it to happen. I feel like it is going to happen eventually. I don't think it's gonna be this movie. I really don't. I don't think Radio Silence is gonna touch that personally. But I think in the future, because of how much the fans want it, because of how much it gets talked about, I think it's gonna happen eventually. I don't think it's gonna be now or with these movies, but man, it'll happen. Like it will happen. I'm personally, I'm not for it, but hey, man, listen, I think a lot of people are gonna be very happy eventually. Eventually, I think a lot of people are gonna be very happy. So, Legion, that would be wild, man. Stu is the cult leader the whole time, running the show in New York City. What's he doing there? What's he doing in New York? Why would he be in New York? I don't know. Listen, man, maybe he's there. Legion, let's see it happen, man. Thank you so much for the $10. I really appreciate it. Stu Macher's back. I'm curious, like they would have to explain so much to bring him back for this movie. And I'm not even against bringing him back for like a Sydney focused Woodsboro movie or something. Like that's a totally different story. I think another big reason why I'm like, dude, you can't bring him back for this movie. Like, what's he doing in New York? Why is he going after Sam and not Ghostface? There's so much you'd have to spend like the entire third act of the movie. Just Stu pulls out this list, like this long Christmas list of reasons of how he's there and all this. There's so much you'd have to do. But I'm down. I'm down to check. I'm down to be open-minded. Your boy's open-minded. If I hear a theory where I'm just like, bam, that's okay, that works. I'm open-minded. Like I said, I'm not shutting anything down. I'm just, as of right now, I just don't think he's alive. But hey, listen, man, I've been proven very wrong before in the past. I thought Dewey was safe. I thought Dewey was totally safe. He's not gonna die. Good old teddy bear Dewey coming back again to save the day. He's gonna be fine. No, Radio Silence was like, no. Oh no, sweet Jake. They pat me on the head real quick. They're like, oh no, we're ripping him away from you. What? Lewis is saying, what's your opinion of the concept 2? I have not seen any concept trailers. I see a lot of people who make them and like they put a lot of effort into them. They're awesome. I think they're really, really impressive. I just personally I guess I just haven't looked for those, if that makes sense. But yes, I have seen some concept trailers for Scream 6. I saw, oh my God, what is the dude's name? I completely forgot. The one dude who's like, it blew up like right at the right time, hit it right in that good spot, and it kind of just like shot up a bit. Everyone thought it was like the leaked trailer or something, but it was not. But it was really good, really high quality stuff. It was awesome. I thought that was sick. Joshua Chislett was his name. There we go. We actually had him in our fan film, which was awesome. We had him give us some footage from what they shot, and part of that is at the end of our movie. So I thought it would be really cool. We heard that his movie didn't get funded or whatever or something. I was like, that sucks, man. This seems like such a cool idea for a Scream fan film. So we reached out to him, and we got to use some of his footage in our thing. I actually gotta, Lewis, you just reminded me, dude. I have to message him and see if he's doing anything with that concept or not. A great idea for a Scream fan film. I was so interested after watching that video, and I was really honored too. The guy used a bunch of clips from my videos for like his video. Oh my God, what's it called? Like Kickstarter video or whatever. So I thought that was awesome. Lewis, thanks for the $2, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and I know you didn't do that on purpose, but I got to remember to hit him up. So that's awesome. John Smith has thrown $2 in there. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate that. Saying happy 75th birthday to the GOAT, John Carpenter. The GOAT of all time. inside joke. Y'all wouldn't get it. Greatest of all time, John Carpenter. Nice. Yes. He just turned 75 the other day, which is so exciting. And we also have some crazy news from the guy too. He's hinting at a Dead Space movie, apparently. Doesn't seem like he's going to direct it. I think he even said something like we want to find a director for this project or something. But apparently a Dead Space movie might be in the works that maybe he's attached to somehow, some way. I don't think he's going to be directing it based off of some of his comments. I very, very quickly skimmed like some kind of article of him talking about that. But I was like, that would be cool. That would be cool for him to come back and do something. I want him to direct another movie. That would be great. But who knows? John, thanks for the $2, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And I'm so sorry. I'm going to butcher your name. I'm going to try real hard, though. Nurali Shah. Maybe? I hope so. But thank you for the $2. I really do appreciate it. Ethan is one of the Ghostfaces, and he is with Tara. I doubt it. I don't know how you would know that, but thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. Regardless. Just saying once again, please no spoilers on here. Don't claim to know something, Don't do that. That's not fun. That's probably not true either way. But regardless, I do appreciate the $2. But please no spoilers. Don't do that. Don't claim to know spoilers either. That's no fun. So don't be doing none of that. Look at that. Scream 666 is here. Yeah. Oh, had to wear the shirt tonight, man. Love it. Thank you so much for that, dude. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate it. This shirt is sick, by the way. Like, just look at this thing. I love it. Got the number of the beast on it. Got a bloody ghost face. 2 knives. Not 1, 2, baby. I love it. Thank you again, dude. I really appreciate it. This thing's sick. Locked is throwing $10 in there too. Thank you so much, Locked. I really appreciate that. Saying, what if we have more Billy like in 5? And now Sam is feeling the guilt of giving in. Billy is calling her his new accomplice. His new Stu could play into the wrongly accused thing. Ooh, maybe Sam questions herself. I don't think we're gonna, Locked. I totally agree with this. I don't think it's gonna be one of those things where we totally lose the Billy angle to her character. It's got to be setting something up, Like, you can't tell me that's not setting something up. It's got to be. Her being Billy Loomis's daughter, her having this like kind of crazy bloodlust with Richie. I mean, obviously you had to kill the guy, but you didn't have to stab him like 27 times in the chest or whatever the number is. You know what I mean? Like it was a bit of overkill there. She was kind of enjoying what she was doing in that scene. I feel like we're setting that up for something moving into the future. I don't know what that's going to be yet. There's a lot of different routes I think that they could go with it, but we'll have to see. We will have to see, Locked. Regardless, I'm so excited. Like I am so unbelievably excited. Thank you so much for the $10. I really appreciate it. Yes, it's going to be great. I wonder how, and you bring up another great question, Locked. How does everything tie into this whole musical? I've seen everyone said the obvious thing. Is it just is it just a musical version of Gale's book, which we have from this poster here? That's where all that's coming from. If y'all are curious, is that just coming from, is this just a musical version of her book or something? Maybe, yeah, probably, but I feel like it's going to play a very important part with the overall story. You know what I mean? Like, I doubt it's going to be one of those things where it's like, yeah, oh yeah, this is just a cool little Easter egg. No, it's going to play a big part there. So it could have influence over Sam's character. It could be where a lot of our characters come from. They could be from the musical. Maybe that's our opening kill. That's my guess, at least. I mean, Omni's throwing $2 in there too, saying, what if they play on Day of the Dead for Tara/Sam? What if they play on Day of the Dead? So like, I'm lost. I'm sorry. I'm like, hang on a minute. Day of the Dead for Tara/Sam. What from Day of the Dead would influence? I'm sorry, dude. I'm totally, I'm not following. But regardless, it's cool. I dig it. So Day of the Dead, you have like there's a lot of politics going on in that movie. I'm just trying to, I don't know. If you throw out another chat though, Omni, I got you. I'll hit into that, but I'm sorry. I don't follow. Thank you for the $2 though. I really do appreciate that. I love Day of the Dead. I'll tell you that much. Very underrated zombie movie in my opinion. I think a lot of people misinterpreted it. Oh, sorry. I think Jack Champion's character is one of the. Oh, okay, dude. I'm sorry. I'm so paranoid with spoilers. Like every time I see that, I'm just like, okay, no. Like I gotta get out of the way. You're good. I'm sorry. Like that's on me. I'm so scared. When we got into like 2 months before Scream 5, I started seeing people trying to put spoilers in the chat. They're like, spoiler warning for Scream 5. I looked it up on Reddit or whatever, and I just deleted the comment before I even read any more. I'm like, no, don't be putting that here. Please don't. don't be doing that. No, but I really appreciate. That was my bad. My apologies. Good sir, or good ma'am. Whoever I'm speaking to, saying, sorry, I think Jack Champion's character is one of the Ghostfaces. For some reason, he gives me killer vibes, and I think he is dating Tara. I've seen a lot of people theorize this, and I dig it. I kind of dig the idea of Jack Champion. I feel like he would come out of left field. I wouldn't see it coming personally if they make him the killer, and it would be a good choice. I think it would be really scary. Because you're not expecting it to be he looks like a sweet young kid, you know what I mean? I don't see him being Ghostface, but that would be a great reason to make him the killer because you're just not expecting it. He's too sweet to kill somebody. Well, those are the people that are going to kill people. There you go. I like that. I would wonder what his motive would be, of course. I think he is dating Tara. There's been a lot of rumors that would be the case. I'm curious what his character relationship is with everybody else too. That's obviously going to play into if he's a red herring, if he's suspicious, what's going on there. Maybe Sam doesn't like him because she's taken up Tara, or he's taken up Tara. My bad. All to himself, and just kind of like me and Tara are gonna hang out, Sam. Like fuck you or whatever. You know, maybe he's kind of a jerk towards Sam and a little two-faced. You know, he's kind of a jerk towards Sam. Really nice to Tara, sweetheart to Tara. Oh, that's suspicious. I like that though. I dig that. I dig that a lot. Thank you so much for the $5. And once again, sorry about the misunderstanding. My bad. That's on me. That's on me, my friend. Good stuff. Good stuff. What else? Ooh, as yet untitled. What's up? I haven't seen you here before. Welcome. With Jenna Ortega now blowing up, can you see her becoming the new lead instead of Melissa Barrera? This is a tough question. I've had this asked a few times before. It's one of those things where if this was the first entry in a brand new story, then yeah, I could see that happening. If they were like, okay, during the process, they're like, oh, Jenna Ortega's just killing it. Like, yeah, we really like her. Not to say Melissa Barrera is bad. I personally really like her character. Everyone likes to crap on Sam for some reason. I think she's great. I think she's awesome. I don't see her being like the new lead, like she's just gonna push Melissa Barrera out of the side. But out like off to the side or whatever is what I meant to say. But I see them being like co-leads. Like I see them both being like the forefront of this new movie, being the two like absolute main characters essentially. So I don't see her just completely pushing Melissa Barrera out of the way, but I see them both being like the front running spot, if that makes sense. So that's what I think is going to happen in this new movie. She's going to have a lot more screen time because I don't think that she'll be injured in the first act again and then be bedridden for most of the rest of the movie. That's just my theory as of right now, but you never know. You never know. Locked is saying you plan on making a video or stream on the 19th. Absolutely. If the trailer comes out, once again, you know, that's just not confirmed. Right now, it probably is going to happen. What else does that tweet mean? I mean, come on. What else could that mean? So I will definitely be doing a stream on the 19th and possibly a video as well. I think right now I'm thinking what my schedule will be is I'll stream tomorrow. I'll probably have a video. I'll have a sick review tomorrow, and then maybe I'll stream tomorrow night. Wednesday, I got a really crazy busy day, but then Thursday, I will definitely do a video and stream. So that will be that's the plan, Locked. That's the plan. So go on and check that out when the trailer drops on the 19th. When and if, hopefully if, hopefully when. I mean, I will absolutely be doing a live stream then. It'll be a fun time. Check it out. John Smith is throwing $5 in there saying Scream 6 taking place on one night. Sounds iffy. I don't completely buy that. I see Kirby being the killer more so over any cult/Stu Macher return. I'm not against. Here's the thing. I see a lot of people who are totally against Kirby being the killer, but she's going to be a different character this time around. And I've kind of always wanted to see a returning character end up being a killer too. So I'm not against it. I'm not against it, John. I kind of dig it in a weird way. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'm so sorry. I always forget. StreamYard doesn't like to show me all the messages that pop up on screen sometimes. And I miss things, which suck. And I don't like to miss things from y'all because y'all say some really interesting stuff. so I had to put that up. I dig that, John. I'm kind of iffy about the one night thing too. I feel like the only way they could do that is if they do like a cult of Ghostface or something, where there's like a bunch of killers at different locations killing these characters. That's the only way I can see that working. If it's 2 people, I mean, they'd have to be the fastest ghost faces on the planet. I mean, you would be exhausted. Man, I don't know. That's kind of my one thing about that. So I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that, John. But thank you so much for the $5. I'm on the fence. Once again, I want to hear some theories. I want to hear people, if someone has a crazy idea of like, oh, wait, that would totally work. That would be awesome. I don't know. I guess I don't know. Legion, thank you for becoming a YouTube channel member. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Killjoy cult. We have a full punch bowl right now that you can go ahead and splash your cup in, sip that on down, and drink it all, my friend. Welcome to the cult or family, I should say, to clarify. It's not a cult. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Thank you. You guys will have some awesome, so Jason and Freddy tier patrons will have some awesome content there this Friday. That's what I'm dedicating my Friday towards, making some content for you guys. It's going to be awesome. I just put out a little review of Jason Takes Manhattan in honor of not only Friday the 13th, last Friday, but also the fact that we have a New York set slasher film coming out real soon. I think you all know what I'm talking about. I would be shocked if some of y'all didn't know what I was talking about. John Smith, again, throwing $2 in there. Holy crap, John, thank you. Saying Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega are the hottest. Hell yeah, man. They are very attractive people. I love it. Thanks for the $2, John. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Oh, man. You just enjoyed the Kool-Aid and chill, boo-boo. I love that. Good stuff. I can see Bananas Epic Gaming is saying I can see one of the new people being related to Roman. Ooh, being related to Roman. That's interesting because this is once again one of those. This is one of those movies. It's the third in essentially a new trilogy. Not really, but kind of. Maybe. I don't know. It's going to be one of those things where if this is like a trilogy with 4, 5, and 6, this is going to have some kind of connections to 4. So I don't know if Roman is once again going to be connected to all of this. Maybe. Absolutely. I'm almost thinking that Jill's going to have more of a connection to this killer or the events of 4, I guess, is my point. I think like the events of 4 will somehow lead into this one, somehow connect, as well as 5 too. But maybe. I'm not ruling it out. I definitely think there's going to be connections to the first movie again, because we like to do that in every single sequel. So I don't see ruling that out at all. I mean, with that, and the other thing, Bananas. Can I call you Bananas? Or is that like, is that offensive for me to just throw that out the gate? Bananas, with this poster too, this has me thinking there's going to be something from every movie kind of connecting all the way back to Sam Carpenter, connecting to this movie, essentially. I mean, look at this. We got Sam Carpenter. She's this big old dot on this map. And all these roads are all the different movies leading right back to her. So, I don't know, man. It's going to be... I think we're going to have some kind of crazy connection to all the films. I don't know how we're going to do that. And I hope it's not messy, but I'm down for it. Bananas is also saying because we never saw the body for his original partner, Angelina. So, yeah, that's another thing they could explain. I'm down for that. I've had a change of heart recently about something big. With Saw, especially. For the longest time, I have been saying, man, I want them to do their own thing with Saw, start a new story and all that. No, my God, I have had such a big turnaround on that franchise. So now I'm kind of feeling that way about all these franchises that have this running story through them. I'm like, wait a minute. If there's more story to tell it. Oh my God, do it. Like with Saw especially, I never really watched those movies like in sequential order. Like I would put one on randomly and be like, oh yeah, I'll watch another Saw movie tonight. When I was getting into the franchise too, it was a little more sporadic. I don't think I ever really had like the full scope of the story in my head. But after I recently went through all the movies like across a week in sequential order, and I'm like, oh my God, this story is awesome. What? Yes, we need to continue that. I'm more hyped for Saw X than I was a month ago, for sure. I'm so hyped for it, and I hope they continue the story where we left it off, man, because there's a lot more to tell, I'll tell you what. So, yes, and yes. Yes, and yes to Angelina possibly coming back as a Ghostface killer who's been out there somewhere. Who knows? I'm down for it. I'm down for it. Hollywood Guy is throwing $5 in there too, saying, so if Stu is alive, do you think he would recruit past killers, the alive ones, to cause mayhem? It's a dumb thought. It's not. Hey, there are no dumb thoughts here. Pitch your theories, pitch them out there. Whatever you got, throw them into the mix. That's all good. All good, Hollywood Guy. So to go back through this, Stu is alive, recruiting past killers, maybe Angelina, for instance, to cause mayhem. That could be a twist. There you go. I think if you're gonna bring back killers too, that's the way to do it. That is do it all. Do all of those little inconsistencies, all of those little, not inconsistencies, that's the word, unfinished like things going on in this universe. Bring them all into one movie. Do that all kill two birds with one stone if you can. If you're gonna do the Stu thing, do the Angelina thing at that point. You might as well. you might as well. We're all thinking it. We're all thinking it. Just do it. Hollywood Guy, I love it. Thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. I don't think this is the movie to do that, but I do think in the future we could do another Sidney-focused movie, perhaps, where Stu comes back, maybe Angelina comes back too. It could almost be like a sequel to Scream 3 specifically, opposed to like the rest of them. It could have a similar vibe. You could focus on the characters. I'm not against that. Focus on like the OG characters. I mean, I'm not against that. Not against that at all. Night Owl is here. What's up? What's up? Sam in Scream 4 was babysitting Wes during the killings, having no idea that she would be Ghostface's main target next. Dude, I want that flashback so bad. And this is the movie to do it. This is the movie to do that too. We got Kirby coming back. And listen, with Kirby coming back, we assumed she was dead after the events of Scream 4. Nobody, until Wes Craven put that whole thing out on Twitter, nobody was really thinking, she could be alive, I guess. No. Maybe they were, but I wasn't. First time I saw that movie, I'm like, yeah, she's dead. Okay, whatever. Move on. It's sad. I like Kirby, but we're moving on. Now she's back. Do we want to explain some stuff or do we not? Like, I want them to explain a little bit. Listen, a lot of you guys know I like when things aren't necessarily all the way explained. I kind of like things being open-ended. I like being able to theorize. It's fun. I love being able to do this with people, essentially. I love being able to talk to people about their crazy theories. My bad. But I think with the whole Kirby thing, explain some of that. What happened there? Was there other pieces and bits to her survival that will maybe influence this new movie? Like, maybe Sam was across the street. Maybe Sam's living across the street from her. Maybe she's babysitting across the street from her. I don't know. Wherever she could be. Like that, someone just said, like, Night Owl literally just said that. What if she was babysitting at the time during the events of Scream 4? She was in Woodsboro. And what if she saw all that happen? What if she saw Kirby get stabbed out at like her window or something? Who knows? And she could have been the one to save Kirby. That would be crazy. It would make me a little curious as to why that didn't get mentioned in Scream 5. Yes, I have that too. But still, I think that could be cool. I think it could be pretty dang cool. John Smith throwing $5 in there too, saying, Jake, saw Megan on Friday the 13th. Nice. Exceeded my lukewarm expectations. I have to eat my words on being critical of it being PG-13. Solid movie. Nice. Nice, dude. I'm glad you liked it. I was kind of in the same boat, dude. I was about, okay, this is going to be fun. PG-13, you know. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm like, okay, I'm down. I'm down to check it out. Blown away. Like, I would totally exceeded my expectations. It's so funny. It's so entertaining. It's not like the best movie ever or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but it did blow me away. I had a great time with it. Yeah, no, for a PG-13 movie, it was kick-ass. I had a really good time. It feels like a franchise starter too, in my opinion. I know a lot of people weren't too hot on it, and that's fine. We all have our opinions. We're chilling. But man, I could see them doing a whole trilogy of Megan movies. I'm down for that. Megan 2, baby. Let's make it happen. John Smith, thanks for the $5. I'm glad you enjoyed Megan. Good stuff, dude. Also, before we get to, I see your super chats. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are the best. Michael Parton has been a member for 7 whole months. Dude, Michael, thank you so much for your support, man. I really appreciate it. I see you retweeting my stuff on Twitter too, Michael. You're a friend to the Killjoy Jake community or whatever. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Michael's saying member for 7 months. The real OG John Carpenter turned 75. Yes, the master of horror. Ooh, congratulations to him. Seriously, I love John Carpenter so much. Anything else he does in the future, I'm there day one. Day one. If it's just the music, I'm there. Like Firestarter wasn't a great movie, admittedly, but the music, kick ass, man. Him, Daniel Davies, Cody Carpenter, amazing. Anything they do, anything they touch, I'm there day one. So yes, Michael, thank you so much for the big old message. I appreciate that. And Sarah is also gifting, Sarah and Carrie are gifting Killjoy Jake memberships right now. So make sure to thank the mods because they're awesome. Y'all are the best. I love all of y'all. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a whole lot. All right, good. But getting to some of these, Legion is throwing $5 in there. Legion, thank you again. And thank you for being a channel member, too. I saw you became a member recently as well. We made a whole stink about it. Legion saying, do you think all the Saw movies traps happen on all of them happen on a Monday? Well, as Garfield would say, Mondays fucking suck. That's a quote. Garfield has said that many times. So yeah, that would be the day to do it. That's very interesting, Legion. I love it. I'm curious why you think Mondays. Like, is it because Mondays just suck? Except Scream Mondays. Here, Scream Mondays are fun. I'm curious as to where you're going with this. I dig it though. I love the crazy theories. Legion, thanks for the $5, man. Funny stuff. Warren Johns is throwing $5 in there. Warren, thanks for the $5, man. I appreciate that. I think the only way they can bring Stu back is within the Stab universe as a way to kind of make fun of the fans' demands. I'm totally fine with them poking a little fun. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's always been a good time. It's something they've kind of already done with Scream 5 anyways. Poking a little fun at the fans. I'm fine with that. I think that's funny. I'm not like, oh man, I'm so mad that they would make fun of Scream fans. That's what this series is all about. It's all about poking fun at things in the horror space, and I love it. I love it so much. So, yes, I'm down for something like that. That would be really funny. I wouldn't be against that. And the other thing is they're self-aware. They've always been. This is Scream, of course. So of course they're gonna poke a little fun at that. They're already doing that. Look at this. Look at that little pink dot for Stu Macher. They're already doing that. We're already there. The Stab 9 thing could be a great joke because I don't want it to be a focus of the movie again. We've done that. We've done that for enough times, I think. I don't think we need to make that the entire focus of another movie, another Stab film. We've done that in like every sequel to a degree. I say let's do something different this time around. Don't focus on the Stab movies. Don't make the motive about the Stab movies. Let's do something else. It's played out. Warren, though, I really do appreciate the $5. I appreciate it. Thank you. But there is confirmation that we will be getting Stab again in this movie with the Stab 9 little banner there on this poster. I don't think, once again, I don't think it's going to be this major part of the movie. It's like that's the killer's motive. Stab 9 was terrible. No, I don't think we're doing that again. But I do think that it is going to play for laughs as a joke, as like, oh, Stab 9 also is trash, making fun of themselves. Of course, they did the same thing with Stab 8 to a degree, kind of making fun of themselves. And you even have Richie saying that, given that little one-off line where he's like, oh yeah, this whole series went to hell in the fifth movie, which is hilarious. I love that. You got to do that. You got to poke fun at yourself, poke fun at some of the other things going on in the horror space. I'm down for it. I dig it. Definitely trolling the fans, I believe. And, why not? It's funny stuff. I dig it. So I'm here for it, man. I wish they would drop the Stab thing at this point, just have it in the background. Mini Meyer Studios, I think that's what they're doing here. I really do. I don't see how they could make another point with Stab 9 in this movie. I just don't know what else they could do. I feel like it's just going to be a little joke. I feel like it's going to be a little joke in this. Maybe a running gag, perhaps even. Maybe we keep seeing clips from it as the movie goes on and it's like really purposefully bad. That could be really funny. I'm down for that. I think that's funny as fuck. Michael Myers is saying, nah, we need a new Halloween reboot. Of course you're saying that, Michael. Yeah. No, I'm kidding, man. Or Rob Zombie's Halloween 3. Yes. Oh, that would be cool. I'd actually be down for that. The Rob Zombie movies are slowly growing on me, man. Two, I especially really like. One, I'm still not a huge fan of, but he had me in 2 by doing something different. So I dig that. I dig that a lot, but obviously not a popular opinion, and I'm fine with that. Tear it apart, tear that opinion apart. I like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Hot take. One last scare. There you go, man. You're hitting the nail right on the head with the hammer, dude. The most overplayed motives in Scream are stab and revenge. They're always stab and revenge. Give me something else. Give me that good, different motive this time around is what I say, baby. Yes. One last scare, you killed it right there. I agree entirely. It would be better if there wasn't a motive this time. Just a crazy guy who wants to kill and decides to put on the Ghostface mask. Hey, man, I'm not against that either. I think that's scary as fuck. That kind of person is unpredictable. Your Richie and Ambers, they're scary, but they're predictable. You know what they're going to do. They're pissed about movies. They're going to kill people who disagree with them, and they're going to get what they want. They want their good movie. That's what they want. There's holes you can poke in that. Yeah, I have no idea. You could not stop a guy who was just, I'm just killing for sport. This guy is random. This guy is unpredictable. This could be the scariest Ghostface ever, whoever it is in this new movie. Go down that route. That would be fun. That would be fun. There's so much scary shit you could do with that, in my opinion. Legion is saying, yes, Mondays do suck. They do, man. Listen, I agree. I agree. If I'm going to wake up in a saw trap, it's probably going to be on a Monday, dude. Like, could you imagine you get through the week? You're having a tough week. It's Friday morning. You wake up and you're like, you know what? I got some fun plans for the weekend. It's going to be a good time. And then some dude in a pig mask comes and, and kidnaps you. Dang it. Duh. I was so close to the weekend, and now I got to chop my arm off. Dang it. Legion. That's great, man. I love it. I love it, dude. Hot take, Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning is the truest TCM movie since the original. Hot take, my friend. And it likely won't be topped. Shame what happened to the franchise after Platinum Dunes let go of the rights. You know, not too many people have said that. You can't say that about too many franchises, especially the ones that Platinum Dunes has gotten a hold of. But I will say in this case, I do really like the Platinum Dunes TCM films. I like both of them. I think they're both really good. So I agree, my friend. Yes. What if Christina misses Billy and found out Stu is alive and is with him now? So Christina couldn't get no more Billy action, but okay, I'll take some sloppy Stu seconds, you know? Sure, let's go for it. Hey, you never know. You never know, Omni. That could be the tie-in that maybe that's the big reveal. In the third movie, we have Radio Silence come back for 7, and Christina and Stu, who's still alive, the killers in the new movie. Why the mom would want to kill her daughters? I mean, I guess she wasn't really there. She's not really in the picture. I don't see her coming back for this movie. Maybe she's just an evil person. I don't know. Hey, man, we haven't met her yet, but all I know about her is pretty negative stuff. Why was she not there for her daughter? Listen, she was in London or whatever. I don't care. If my loved one gets stabbed and attacked by a killer who's still on the loose, I am dropping literally everything I'm doing and I'm going back. I don't care how long it takes me. The events of Scream 5 take place over like a week too. Like, you're telling me she couldn't come back in that time? She's not a good mom. You can't convince me otherwise. I don't know, man. That's kind of why I'm not super interested in seeing Christina. The only thing that they could do with her character is have her come back and probably be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm this nice character now. No, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't want the Christina redemption arc, you know? She wasn't there for her daughter. I kind of don't want to see it. Hot take. She's a bad mom. Christina, what the heck? John Smith's throwing $5 in there. Thank you so much again, John. Saying Halloween Retribution, 26 to 27. Pretty good estimate. We'll probably see another Halloween film by then. Direct sequel to Halloween 4, focusing on Jamie Lloyd, Danielle Harris, and her daughter, Christine Lloyd, played by Jenna Ortega. John Smith, you're pitching a pretty interesting movie here. I don't hate that. I would love to see Danielle Harris back again in the lead. I'm totally down for that. I don't know. I actually kind of dig that idea. That's pretty cool. And Jenna Ortega being in 2 of the biggest horror franchises of all time. I mean, you're speaking my language right there, John. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah, my friend. Let's get that going. I would love another Halloween film, man. I'll tell you what. I'm not against it. I love me some good old Michael Myers action. Or the Corey story spinoff. It's going to be a 3-season arc of Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'll drop the Corey thing. I can't. It's so hard, but yeah, I'm dropping it. John, thanks for the $5, man. I appreciate it. More Halloween in the future, baby. Let's go. Cash is saying, if you could keep 2 out of the 4 survivors from Scream 5 alive, who would it be? Only 2. So like the 4 main people, or 4 new people, I mean. We're talking about them. Probably that's really tough. I don't know the Meeks twins as much. I would probably keep the sisters alive. Hot take. But I feel like we're gonna know the Meeks twins a little more in this new movie. We didn't get that much screen time with them, but they were funny. They were really funny. I really like Chad and Mindy. It's not that I don't like them, but I feel like I know, and I see more potential story wise in the Carpenter sisters. But if it was, here's the thing about that though. If it was flipped, if it was the other way around and the Meeks twins were at the center of this, I could totally see that movie working too. So kind of tough. Like I guess I'm really only saying that about the Carpenter sisters because they're the focus. Yeah, so if it was the other way around though, I'd be saying them. That's really my only deciding factor. I really like all of these characters. I definitely think the Carpenter sisters are a little more developed, but I do think that will change here in part 6. So Cash, great question, dude. Great question. Legion with $2. Again, Legion, thank you so much. Again, really appreciate it. This isn't cranberry sauce, Artie. I dig it. 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 Legion, again, thank you for the $2. Thanks for becoming a channel member. You're just an awesome person. We appreciate you around here. We appreciate you around these parts. Plot twist, Mindy dies instead of Chad. I don't want either. I really don't want either of them to die. Once again, like I said, I think both of them have potential. I don't think they will both survive this movie. I don't think anyone's safe. I really think that this is going to be a bloodbath, but yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see though. We will have to see. I feel like how could you have 6 people survive again? Like, I know we have a lot of people this time around. I get it. I understand. We got a lot of people in Scream 6. There's going to be a lot of people coming back. But man, you're telling me that all these people are going to survive again? I don't buy it. I think this is going to be a bloodbath. I think this is going to be your Empire Strikes Back of a trilogy. Fingers crossed. Radio silence. Give me that third movie. Give me that good Scream 7. I know I've made that joke twice now. I got to stop. But give me that Scream 7 in a year or two. I'm fine with it. I'll wait. If you guys are like, oh, we don't really have a clear idea, I'll wait. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll wait. You're about to my expectations at least. I think y'all are about to impress us like crazy with this new movie. So I'm so excited for Scream 6. Honestly, maybe I'm setting my expectations too high, but I think it's going to blow 5 out of the water. I think it's going to blow 5 out of the water. I keep saying blow. It's not going to blow 5, but it's going to be better than 5, I think. That just my early predictions. I really think so. I'm hoping for it, man. I'm hoping for it. Legion saying, give me a Hellraiser movie instead of the box. It's a blunt, and you smoke it, and the Cenobites come out, and they smoke you to death. They wrap you up in a joint, smoke you to death. Wow. Now listen, we're at we would be at part 12 at that point in the Hellraiser franchise. So at that point, fuck it. Go Scary Movie 2 on us at that point. Oh, some stoner Cenobites, man. I'm not. That's so wild it could work. I love it, Legion. I love it. We're getting some crazy theories tonight. I just love it. Y'all are so interesting. Extron Gaming is saying raising the stakes having nobody safe is a good thing. I totally agree. Extron, we've always played it a little safe in these movies, and while I've appreciated it in the past, Dewey coming back so many times, I appreciate that. David Arquette is a fucking treasure. I love having him in a lot of these movies. We gotta do some dirty deeds in this new movie. I want to see some upsetting deaths. I want to see something that's genuinely like, fuck, like really they just did that? Okay, wow, okay, we're going there. We're going there now with Scream. I'm down. Bloodbath. Brutal, mean-spirited Scream movie. I want to see it. Oh, Nerali again with $10. Nerali, I really appreciate the support. Thank you again. Once again, sorry about the misunderstanding. Saying, I get that every sequel has to add new characters to keep the plot going, but I hope it doesn't take away from the core 4 from Scream 5. I agree. I really agree. Looking forward to their character development, especially Tara. Yes, and yes. Oh my God, yes. I really think that this movie is going to put a much bigger focus on these characters, for sure, without a doubt. I don't know, like, once again, it's one of those things where I feel like the sisters are definitely going to have a much different relationship in this movie because we saw them fighting a lot in the last film, and kind of reconciling, bringing their relationship back together. You know, Sam disappeared and she kind of explains herself. There was a lot that had to happen, a lot of hurt that led to love in the third act, which was nice, and I love that. But now I want to see them starting in a place of, oh, we're sisters now. Everything's great. Sam's maybe a little overprotective, though. Maybe things are some tension between these characters. Sam comes in, maybe tries to save the day. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. And Tara, I don't know. Tara's fate is up in the air. I think so many people are like, oh, she's safe. She's this big star. They're not going to kill her. But that would be so shocking. They did that back in 96 with Drew Barrymore, man. You're telling me you're telling me that's not bouncing around Guy Busick's brain or James Vanderbilt. You're telling me they're not thinking about stuff like that. I totally think they are. I totally think they're like, oh, what if we killed Jenna, though? That would be pretty shocking. No one would expect that. I think it was James Vanderbilt, too, who said he really wanted to kill a mainstay character because it would just be so shocking. He loves Randy's death in Scream 2 and just said, I wanted to do that again here, but with Dewey this time around. That would be so upsetting. And, another thing, Nurali, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for the $10. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the support. And going back to Randy's death a little bit, I don't think I ever realized how big of a death that was. Like, obviously it's upsetting. It's Randy Meeks. He's a fan favorite character from the first movie, but killing him in the second one, that's kind of the equivalent of killing a Dewey-esque character. Randy was awesome. And it's kind of the same, in a lot of ways, very similar situation. I guess I never realized that until James Vanderbilt pointed that out. I guess Dewey, I just have an even stronger connection to because I've spent 5 movies with him. So then to see him die, it's like, oh my God, that's so heartbreaking. I will say Dewey's death is more heartbreaking, but Randy's was more shocking. If that makes sense. Maybe. I don't know. There came a point in that whole sequence where I'm like, oh man, Dewey's gonna die. Dude, he's gonna die. I thought Randy was gonna outsmart the killer. This guy's a genius. This guy's a genius when it comes to horror movies. I thought he was gonna outsmart this dude. Maybe a chase would ensue or something, but Randy was gonna get out of it. That's what I thought the first time, at least, but I was severely wrong. Spoiler alert from 1997. I guess I should have said that. But still, getting back to character development, though, Scream 666 is saying it will be interesting how they're going to build character development for everyone if a lot of the film is set in one night. You can still do a lot of character development in one night. I mean, one conversation can do a lot of character development depending on how you write it. The other thing is I've seen, like, there's so many set pictures that would suggest that a lot of this movie is going to take place at night, but then there's also a lot of set pictures that suggest that there's a lot of daytime sequences. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know how this movie could take place all in one night. Really makes me question what the heck's going on here, because we saw a lot of set photos of like people outside during the day. So I'm really curious how that all plays together. Maybe we get like maybe the opening scene is like hours into the night and then we do like a 24 hours earlier thing. Dude, I don't know, man. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know, man. I'm a viewer and non. I've been like kind of digging a lot of the things he's been telling us. This is throwing a monkey wrench in everything. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Strange stuff. Hollywood guy throwing another $2 out there. Oh my God. Thank you, man. Saying, one question, who invited the Core 4 to New York? So like my theory right now is that at least 3 of them, I think, are going to college there. At Blackmore University, which we see, let me get this bad boy up on screen. So Blackmore University is the big school that we're going to, probably just playing like a standard New York and NYU, essentially. Just maybe we can't call it that for some reason. I don't know, man. It's probably a rights thing. I'm not the expert on that. I'm not the guy to ask for that shit. But Blackmore University, bam. I feel like 3 of our characters are going there. Maybe Sam's just along for the ride to protect Tara. That all works with how the last film worked out, in my opinion. I think it all works. Especially because the whole arc between the sisters in the last movie was reconciling their relationship, getting them essentially back on good ground with each other. So it would make sense now if Sam is overdoing it, super overprotective of her sister. You're going to New York? The most dangerous city ever? No, you are not without me. You know what I mean? Like I can see the conversation already. It writes itself. I love it. Hollywood guy, thank you for the $2 though. I appreciate it. That's my theory. That's my theory as to why they're in New York. It could be something else though, especially if it takes place on one night. You could do something like, fam vacation. We're going on vacation. We're going to a nice place in New York. We're going to hang out. You could do something like that easily. And maybe some of these characters, are just hanging out there, you know? I mean, that's absolutely a possibility. Nothing is for certain yet until we really see a trailer or a more proper plot description, full cast list. Like, there's still a lot to be taken from this. And we're 2 months out from the movie, less than that. And we haven't gotten a full trailer yet. It's crazy, actually. It's kind of crazy we haven't gotten anything big yet, which is nuts. I don't know. But we'll get something soon this Thursday. Look out for something. I'm telling you. John Smith once again throwing $2 in there. John, thank you again. Saying Samara Weaving is the opening kill on live TV? ? I love this idea. I've had a few people talking about the whole idea of like an opening kill live on TV, like Gale Weathers during the Gale Weathers show or something, and she's running around trying to figure out what the hell is happening. People are getting killed on live TV. That would be insane. And, you know, the other thing is we're in this big city full of millions of people, like they say in the trailer. It's like there's putting a big focal point on that. What if you had a live broadcast like that happened? What the people of New York would be losing their minds. They'd be freaking out. Oh my God, someone just got murdered on TV. They're going to pull a Joker on us, essentially, with Ghostface. And I'm here for it, man. That would be wild. Oh my God. And the other thing with Samara Weaving is she's got to be involved with the whole Gale plotline, I think. Somehow, some way, maybe. And listen, I've seen a lot of theories where she's part of this musical, wrongly accused the musical. She's playing Gale Weathers. I could see that being the case too. Absolutely. That's going to play a big part here. But we have to go back to this news studio, man, where Gale's working in New York. You can't tell me there's not a scene there. It would almost be weird, I think, if we didn't have a sequence that's at the morning show studio. I mean, it would be kind of strange. I feel like that's got to happen in this, and that would be the place to do it, I think. So I don't think Gale's going to die, though. In that same breath, don't think Gale's dying here. That would be insane. That would be insane if they killed Gale. John, again, thank you for the $2. I don't think they'll kill Gale, man. Gale's their last little string to all the legacy characters. If we kill Gale, that's it. Like, that's it for legacy connections and all that. And killing Gale, in my opinion, is killing one of the coolest aspects of the Scream franchise that separates it from your Friday the 13th, your Halloweens, your all of these other movies. Maybe not necessarily Halloween, because you do have Laurie Strode in a lot of those movies, but all 5 of these movies, a lot of people came back from that first one. This is the first movie where you don't have all the living people really coming back. So I don't know, man. I really think that if they kill Gale Weathers, they're shooting themselves in the foot in a lot of ways. I'm down for this to be a bloodbath, but don't kill Gale. Gale's awesome. Gale's fucking sick. Carrie, thank you for the reminder. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget water is a thing. It's crucial to life. I appreciate that. You know what? Another one to Scream 6, y'all. Let's do this. March 10th, baby. Let's go. This is pure gasoline. Totally kidding. Anyways, let's get back to the talk. Hydrated. The lips are wet. Let's go. Let's get into it. Ozone Hypes. Once again, love your profile picture. I just dig it. Ghostface getting sucked into a portal. Sick. I think we'll get 5 survivors in this. A 3 of our group, then Gale, and a new character. Okay, you know what? That's a pretty solid prediction. Personally, I want almost nobody's to survive because I'm just messed up in the head. But yeah, that's probably. I feel like that's a really realistic version. Yes, I honestly, I feel like that's going to be the case. I like when they leave a new character alive too, because it's always are they going to come back for the next one? Is this character going to come back in some form, in another way, shape, form, whatever? I kind of like when they do that. So, although I do think it'll be a bloodbath, we do have a big cast this time around still, so there's going to be a lot of kills. Not worried about that. I agree with you, Ozone. I agree. Let's do that. Let's have 5 survivors. Hey, that's still 1 less than the last movie. That's still 1 less. I'll take it. I just want this one to be brutal. Make a statement as a sequel. Be like, listen, we're not fucking around anymore. We ain't doing the same old here. This is going to be brutal Ghostface. As yet untitled is again saying, with the promo saying new rules, do you think the movie will start differently instead of the phone call murder scene, which we normally get? Yes, I feel like it's going to be, it is going to be a kill this time around. Last time we didn't get a kill in the opening scene. This time we will get a kill. It'll be vicious. I don't think maybe there won't be a call though. Maybe there won't be a phone call this time around. Or maybe there will be, but I feel like it's got to be presented in a different way. It's not going to be done the same old. Like, I don't think it's going to be, oh, Samara Weaving just got home from a long day of doing her musical thing. She's coming home. She's sitting down. Oh, God, what a long day this was. Phone call. Bam. Ghostface is at her house. It's not going to be that. It can't be. You can't tell me it's going to be something like that. I don't know. I think it's going to be something different. We also have this photo, which is rumored to be from the opening scene, which is outside at night. So that's different. I'll take it. I just want to see someone running through like New York alleyways screaming for help next to these buildings that I'm sure are packed with people, but no one comes to their help. No one comes to their aid. It is probably going to be Samara Weaving, let's be honest, as the opening kill. But man, I want it to be done differently. Like, I feel like we're kind of expecting her to be the opening kill. I want her to be the killer personally. I think that would be really cool, but it's probably going to be opening kill. I'm down for it. Let's see it. Let's see it be brutal. Let's have a chase through a New York alleyway. We can do that. You couldn't do that in Woodsboro. You couldn't do that in Windsor, Ohio. You can maybe do that in Hollywood down like a back alley, I guess. But you could go down an iconic New York alleyway killing people. Let's do it. Let's do it here. Hopefully that's what that picture is alluding to, but who knows for right now. Who knows right now? Do we think that the opening kill will be connected to Kirby so it gives her reason to return? I think so, especially if it's going to be that Kirby is an FBI agent in this movie. That's why she's returning. Then yes, I do think something about the opening kill will alert the FBI, being like, oh my God, we got to get in there right now. Like, so this is insane. So that's why I feel like it makes sense for it to be outside. Like, and going back to the live TV thing, there you go. Right now, if someone gets killed on live television, yeah, the FBI is going to be there swarming that building, man. That's going to be insane. So I do think it's going to be bigger and crazier than we've ever seen in an opening scene before. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. I hope it's one for the books. I hope it's like it's a ranking wrecker, if that makes any sense. It's gonna like really just mess up people's fucking rankings of opening kills, movies, how we rank these films. I think it's going to. I really think so. And that, dude, let me tell you, that has me more excited than anything. Oh, this is gonna be something different. It's gonna be something different. I'm sure. And you know, with that being said, granted, means a lot of people aren't gonna like it either. Because it's going to be so different, something else. Some people aren't going to like that change, and I'm ready for that. I'm totally ready for that. I don't think everyone's going to like it, but that's the only way we can progress as a franchise. I've said it many times before. I'm like, I would rather them try something and be a little more ambitious. Even if I don't like it, I'm just excited that they tried it. I would appreciate that. To keep the franchise going, keep it alive. What a great franchise this is too. So I want to see more from them. Keep it going. Keep it going. May Ann is saying, I'm definitely thinking the police, Dermot Mulroney, will be involved. I agree. After that last bit of news with the fucking crossword puzzle or whatever, and one of the answers being shrine, that's so out of place. That sticks out like a sore thumb. What is going on there? A shrine to Ghostface? Why are who's worshiping Ghostface? I've never seen that in any of the 5 movies. That doesn't even happen on the TV show. That's never been done before. That's going to be our new element, I think, thrown into the mix here. That's our little clue that something is up. Something is afoot. That would be a sick movie too. Tell me that wouldn't be an awesome movie of Dermot Mulroney. He's this cop character. He has all these connections through the Force that somehow maybe he's gotten the evidence file for Sidney Prescott and all that, like all this stuff. He knows the ins and outs of all the ghost faces. Guy becomes the biggest Ghostface killer out there through all of this. That would be crazy. You can't, like, I don't know. I would be so down for that movie. That would be insane. Guy who has a god complex. That's his motive right there. He just wants to be the best Ghostface. He wants to kill the most people. He wants to make a statement with his whole wearing the Ghostface robe and all that as a serial killer. That's so fascinating to me. I don't know. Me personally, I think that will be an awesome reveal if we go down that route. We'll just have to see, though. Once again, we'll just have to see. I am eagerly anticipating March 10th. That is going to be a week. I'm already planning with my friends. I'm already planning everyone going there. With Scream 5, we got like a whole row of seats, and it was just like all of us watching this movie, like losing our minds to it. It was awesome. Oh, such a great all time. One of my favorite theater experiences of all time. So we're gonna try to buy out a whole. We're gonna have all my friends in one theater. It's gonna be crazy. So. We're already planning something big. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. What if Dermot is Jill's dad and he believes the first reports of Jill being innocent and that could play into conspiracies? So just to clarify something, Dermot Mulroney is not Rebecca Walters' dad too. I saw someone else put that in the chat. That's not so that came from Clips Comprehend, that person who is telling just a bunch of lies and stuff. So I don't think any of that is true. I'm not trusting anything that person said, and they just disappeared after the trailer didn't come out on the day that they were like, this is 100% happening. So I don't trust anything they say at this point. Dermot Mulroney's character is a cop, that's confirmed, and we know that he did have a daughter he's upset about or something. I think all of that got confirmed in that one interview. Once again, just off the top of my head. But anyone could be his daughter from what I remember. So yes, I do think something like that could be the case. I don't know. That would make him part of the related to Sidney though too, which would be crazy. What a crazy connection that would be. I'm not against something like that happening though, Omni. That would be kind of wild. Mastermind Killer movie reviews, throwing $2 in there. Thank you so much. Thoughts on my ending posts 1 and 2. Ending posts. Oh, let's check this out. I'm going to scroll back, see if I see what you're talking about here, my friend. Your name is Mastermind Killer Movie Reviews. I think I'm missing that. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, 2 of 2. Okay, I found 2 of 2. Bam. Let's go back and find these. 1 of 2. What if the ending is the cliffhanger where Ghostface kills everyone with Gale? Gale killed the last Ghostface. She can use her phone to track and call Sid. Then Ghostface says to Sid, I'm held in suspense now. You're killing me. Hello, Sidney. Do you want to play a new game? You see why I didn't do the voice in Red Right Hand? Ready or not, here I come. Roll credits with no reveal and cliffhanger. We learned in Scream 7 that Gale was a fake out death. Ooh! Held in suspense over the death of Gale is fucking amazing in my opinion. That would be like the biggest it would be the most insane cliffhanger that one of these franchises could do, because like I said, like Gale is such a important character now to the franchise. Without Sidney Prescott in this movie, Gale has now become like one of the most important figures, one of the most important chess pieces of this whole board, because she has that tie into the past. She is the one keeper of that wonderful legacy element that a lot of us love about this franchise. You kill her, you kill that whole element. So I think that to do something like this, to hold her death in suspense for we can only get that reveal in the next movie, that's pretty insane. I'm totally down for something like that. I'm also really down for Sidney coming back for 7. I hope something like that happens. It's one of those things that I feel is still just up in the air because of how poorly some of the people, the studio treated Nev, which sucks. I don't think it's impossible though. I would love to see Sidney Prescott back again. I don't think we've seen the last of her either. For those who are concerned about that, we will definitely see Nev Campbell play this character again. Just like how Jamie Lee Curtis, maybe like 50% chance in my mind, will probably come back as Laurie Strode in the future. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe as a guest appearance. Yeah. I think that could happen. So same thing with Nev. I think she'll come back and play this role. It's her biggest role. I mean, she's been in a bunch of other stuff, of course, too, but this is her biggest role ever as Sidney Prescott. She's not going to just throw that to the side. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she's not just like done with this character now after one mistreatment. I do obviously it's left a nasty taste in her mouth, I imagine, because all of that fucking sucks. The shit she's saying about the studio, all of that's fucking awful. I feel so bad for her. I want to see her come back though. Big thing. I want to see her come back at some point in the future. Maybe. Maybe though. I think it's up in the air, but I think we will definitely see it at some point in the future, if not in 6 and 7 with Radio Silence. We'll just have to see. Brennan Day is saying Ghostface, crazy theory, Ghostface is a cop or FBI. He or she or they had a child murdered in Scream 4. This Ghostface is in the survivors group. Kirby, because she's also an FBI. Chills. Chills. Oh, love it. Love it, man. I love the theories. Good stuff. Good stuff. I just dig the idea of a cop or an FBI agent, somebody with like power like that becoming a serial killer. That's some scary shit, man. That would be that's messed up. Ugh. I like that idea. I really think that they should do that. They've always leaned into that a little bit too with these movies, to correct my statement from my last Scream video. What I more meant by that was the fact that you're never suspecting these side cop characters who are like the smaller characters that have like one or two lines. You're not suspecting them. They're barely in the movie. They're just they're meat for they're lambs for the slaughter. They're meat bags that we're gonna kill and use for a good kill sequence later on in the film. Scream 4, a la Scream 4, as they say. Just like in that movie, same thing. So I think that it would be kind of cool if we had Dermot Mulroney being our cop figurehead character, who had maybe some like bumbling sidekick characters. You know, they're like they're hilarious deputies that have some like funny lines of dialogue, whatever. Then it gets revealed in the third act, oh my God, all of these people are following Dermot Mulroney, who's a Ghostface, and they're all killing for the guy too. That's pretty wild. Was not expecting that. And it's not they're not doing the Debbie Salt thing there either. They're not doing the Mrs. Loomis thing where she's just a random side character that randomly becomes Ghostface at the end and is randomly Billy's mom. It's not that, because you have Dermot Mulroney in the film the whole time. This is just part of the twist. It's not only the twist that, oh, he's the killer. It's also that like the whole police station or a big section of it is working for the guy to commit some of these awful crimes. That's the fascinating part of it to me. So it's a little different. Little different thing there. Carrie saying, do we really need a full trailer? That teaser was pretty good. Good enough to get us hyped. Carrie, I want something just like that teaser trailer in the actual trailer. Like I don't want him to show us too much. You don't need to show us anything from the first opening scene or after the reveals. You don't have to. You don't have to build hype for this movie. You put something out, get the fans excited. Give me a minute and a half of a chase scene. Cool. Don't show me the kill. Show me Liana Liberato getting chased by somebody. That's all I need. That is all I need. You don't even have to show me anything else from the movie. I would be fine with that. If they put that out, that would be awesome. It would stick out too, because it's unlike any other, how we're marketing every other movie. So that to me is number one. I feel like that would be great, because nowadays we're building up trailers so big to the point where they're essentially just a clip show of the whole movie. And that to me is just like, are you serious? Like, really? Like, you're just clip showing the best parts of the whole movie. Blumhouse is probably the biggest culprit of that. I really do love a lot of their movies, especially a lot of the stuff they put out last year. I thought Black Phone was incredible, but they showed me everything in that trailer, man. Like everything was in that trailer for the Black Phone. Every jump scare, which like those are supposed to be a surprise, I think, you know, and it's a shame. Especially Blumhouse being this big force in the horror space right now. They don't need to do that. Like they have such awesome movies coming out all the time, and it's such a shame that they feel the need to overmarket some of their movies when they already are going to do so well if they just put out a standard trailer. I don't know. I could rant about that all day. I'll spare y'all. I'll spare y'all. Nerali coming in with a $20 super chat. Holy crap. Thank you, Nerali. I really appreciate that. That's some big support. Thank you. Thanks for being on the stream. Saying, really wish they didn't kill Wes. Seems like they barely acknowledged his death. Hopefully in part 6 they will. Do you think they will address rumors of Mickey and Tara being potentially more than friends in part 5? Oh, I think you mean like rumors of Wes and Tara being potential. Is that what you mean by that? So to go off of the first part of that, yeah. So Wes's death, I feel like it got acknowledged at the party. They have the whole like for Wes scene, so that was pretty cool. But like my problem with his character is I feel like I didn't have enough time to care about the guy. Like he was Judy Hicks. He was Judy Hicks' son. There's that. I care about Judy. She's awesome, you know, and I feel bad for her and her son dying. It's awful, you know. But I do feel like because this was such an emotional death, he was a guy that was like, you know, part of the friend group and all that. Maybe they would be a little more upset. You know, no one seems that upset at that party. They seem like they all want to just get trashed and maybe bone each other a little bit. Not so much Chad, much more Liv, which is pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know. I do agree with you. I think that was a little weird. We could have focused on that a little bit, a little more. We made it very obvious how emotional Dewey's death was with that one scene with Gale is just heartbreaking. Seeing her break down and having Richie and Sam have to like hold her back essentially. That was brought tears to my eyes the first time I saw it. So wish we could have gotten something like that for Wes with some of the other characters. Chad doesn't really seem to care like at all, or Mindy. Or Amber. Not that Amber would, because Amber was probably the one who killed him. But still, you think she would try. Trying to conceal her identity and all that. You think she would try a little bit. like a little bit. Oh God, Wes, I'm so sad. Actually, it would be even funnier then if you just had Amber focusing on that. Like Amber is so sad and Mindy's like, relax. Like a little jab like that would be kind of funny. But with Wes and Tara being potentially more than, if I think that's what you mean by that, with Wes and Tara potentially being more than friends. So that was, it was like a little tiny thing there in the movie. We had that whole line about Wes kind of being into Tara a little bit, and that kind of goes nowhere in the whole film. So that was a little confusing to me. It just felt really like an underdeveloped idea that didn't end up going anywhere. I almost wish it was just cut from the movie entirely because it just didn't do anything for me, and it didn't really further the plot. It didn't do anything for Wes's character. We never even saw them really talk. Like I wish Wes and Tara would have had a conversation together, like it was kind of bizarre that like we set that up with some throwaway lines that like, oh, you're into Tara, you want to make sure she's okay and all that. So I don't know. I wish we would have focused on that a little bit more, but going off Nerali again, thank you so much for the $20 though. Going off of Mickey as a character. Oh, Mike. Oh, you're right, Mikey Madison. See, you get me on Scream, and I'm thinking about that. So I do know about that Amber and her were supposed to be together. Yes, I gotcha. So that was another thing too about the movie. It's very confusing how they set all that up, because like Wes has all those lines about being interested in Jenna Ortega's character. You have this whole thing that was cut from the film. I feel like they just couldn't figure that out. They just couldn't figure out the whole, like maybe there was a love triangle there originally that just ended up getting scrapped. I honestly, that's my working theory, that it just didn't work for whatever reason. It was just too busy, too much going on. They had to cut it for whatever reason. But I don't know. I don't really know where all that was going. That it was like, oh, maybe like Amber and Tara were like kind of in love. Wes kind of is into Tara, but that's not going to work out or something. Like she's not into him. That's kind of how it seems, at least from the back and forth. Oh, wait, okay. Now here's another piece of this puzzle. Fuck, we're connecting some dots here. Another thing is that Amber is the one who texts Tara at the very beginning of the movie saying something about like, oh, it's probably Wes again who's calling you and bugging you so much. So there's something going on there. I feel like there's a cut storyline that maybe we just didn't get to see in the new movie. In 5, I mean. So I don't know. I wonder what was going on there, why it got cut, why it wasn't really important. So I don't know. There's a lot of things that was cut from Scream 5 that kind of have me fascinated. That one scene from the trailer, which is awesome, got completely cut. It's not even into the deleted scenes. Words are hard. I don't know. It's odd. So I really don't have an answer. I would love to talk to the writers on that one. If like that just didn't work out, if it felt too busy. It's a very busy movie, so I could see that maybe that's why they cut it out. That's my guess at least. I don't know. It also does kind of conflict with Amber and Richie being in a relationship, I guess. Maybe they wanted to put more focus on that. I don't really know. I got nothing there. John Smith throwing $2 in there too, saying, Jake, thoughts on the Halloween Ends special features? I've watched some of them. I haven't seen all of them. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Once again, it's one of those things I'm not actively looking to. I do want to watch that movie again. I want to give it another chance now that some time has passed. But I'm not like, it's not like number one on my list, But I do want to watch it again. I do want to watch all the special features. Just like how I have with the other movies. I really want to hear what everyone has to say about the film. I've watched some of it and they seem like they're heavily defending the movie big time. Rightfully so. I'm excited to see what else they have to say about the film in total. I'm curious to see what everyone else has to say about it, at least. Not just David Gordon Green, who's been obviously the focal point of it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. John Smith, thank you for the $2 though. Really appreciate it. And I'm really glad that you like Halloween Ends, my friend. So that's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. Good stuff. Amber and Tara were dating and Wes had a crush on, well, I don't know about that. I don't know why they removed them dating from the film. If they kept that in, the opening scene would have been more powerful. I like. There's so much going on in that movie already. That's my guess as to why they cut it. Like, there's so much. Like, to me, that movie either should have been a little longer or they should have cut out more things. Me personally, if I was behind the scenes, there's just so much going on constantly in every scene that they're trying to set up. You know, and you're essentially, I've said this before, making a requel is essentially making two movies at the same time by making a new movie for the legacy characters and also making like basically a franchise reboot with brand new characters. Legacy characters, new characters. It's a lot to set up. You got to reestablish these people. What are they doing now? Years later, what are these new characters up to? Why should I like them alongside the new characters? There's a big list of things you got to do when it comes to a requel. So that's why I just feel like ultimately Scream 6 is going to be better. It's an easier assignment overall to just write basically a brand new story, not a franchise rebirth. That's not what this is. This is just another continuation now, mostly focusing on the new characters. That's my guess, at least. I don't know. I want to see like an A plot with our new characters and like a B plot with Gale and some of the other characters too. That's kind of my guess as to what's happening, and maybe those plot lines merge in the third act. That's just my very, very, very vague guess as to how this movie's going to be structured. But I don't know. That's just my guesses as for right now. I'm very excited to see what they do with it, though, overall. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I really think it's going to be a good movie, too. Like, just going off of that, I really think that with Scream, like, once again, it's just an easier assignment. There's so much more they can do in New York City. We're not in Woodsboro anymore. We have a lot more we can play into. We had to kind of recreate certain things for the last movie. We had to do things in a certain confines you couldn't really bust out of that I'm sure maybe they wanted to for a bit. But you can't really do that because you have to follow a certain guideline by emulating Wes Craven in this new movie. I get it. I get why they did what they did. But with this new one, you gotta do something new. Make it your radio silence Scream film opposed to your Wes Craven doing radio silence Scream film, is my point. So what do you think about the new cop guy played by Dermot? What if he isn't Rebecca? I don't think he is Rebecca Walters' father, but the father of the person who dies in the opening scene. That could be it. And that could be it. Maybe it's a little personal for him. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. Maybe it's too personal for the guy and he's like off the case because of it, but he's still investigating. Maybe that's his draw to Gale Weathers. That'd be kind of interesting. I mean, think about Gale has always gone after the killer no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, she against Dewey's wishes sometimes too. In Scream 4, for example. It would be kind of interesting if we saw something like that and Gale sympathizes with him because of his plight, and that's why Gale is just on board with him the whole time. But then it ends up being that Dermot Mulroney is the killer after all. Oh my god. Oh jeez. So I actually don't hate that idea. We got to figure out who someone got killed. You know, we do know his daughter got killed. I don't know what's up with that, but we'll just have to find out. Well, we'll find out soon. We will find out soon. Gabriel saying, imagine Mindy's girlfriend being the killer and killing Chad. That would be a crazy reveal and betrayal for Mindy. I would love to see her kill her. So, okay, this is just love interest all over again, though. I don't know, man. I kind of just don't want to see a love interest become a killer again. I've seen it. I've seen it done. I've seen it done too many times. I don't know. I'm not totally against it. Once again, it's not like it's impossible to make a good murder mystery where the love interest is the killer. It's not. There's totally new ways you could spin it. New motives too. So I'm not against it, but I would like them to not do that. I think there's so many other kinds of characters that could be killers in this new movie that we can play into. I don't know. Just me personally. Carter Scotland Allen here is saying, hey, Jake, check your I can't even speak. Shit's just wrong with me tonight. Check your Instagram DMs. I will, Carter. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. Fuck it. How we feeling tonight? How we feeling tonight, folks? We excited for this? We excited for Scream 6? I'm fucking pumped. I'm excited to watch The Last of Us here in a little bit. Pumped for that. Holy crap, my guy. I will. Okay. we'll talk about this. We'll talk about this in a sec. I'm working on that, Carter. So we're working on all of the red right hand rewards. I should probably give a big announcement about that. We're working on that right now. We're getting all of them done. They should be shipped out. We're getting them all shipped out this month, and they will absolutely be on their way by the end of this month. So I can 100%. I will 100%. I can promise that for sure. So they're coming. We're getting them all out. The VHS tapes are just the toughest thing to do. So we're working on that slowly but surely, but they will be done by the end of the month. So that is all in the works. And Carter, I'll get you a pin. I'll take care of it. I got you. I got you, dog. Good stuff. Chuck Liss is here. What's up? What's up, Chuck? Welcome. What's up? I can't find the clip in fast enough.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? Welcome, Chuck. Welcome. Nerali throwing another $5 in there. Oh my God, you're the MVP. Thank you for all the super chats. I appreciate the support. Saying Ethan's character may be a red herring, suspecting him the whole time, especially if he is dating Tara and her having trust issues since she killed Amber. There you go. Hey, there you go. That could be it. I definitely think they'll play into the boyfriend characters being red herrings. I definitely think they'll play into that. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, yes, I see that happening. I don't know if they're going to do the boyfriends this time around. I just feel like, how is that risking it all? You know what I mean? Like, Matt and Tyler have described this as a film that's going to risk it all for the best Scream sequel ever and all that. I'm paraphrasing at that point. You get what I'm saying, though. But I just don't see that as risking it. How do you describe a movie that plays it by the book as risking it all? I just, I don't see it being any of the love interests. I guess is my point. I want to see something. I want to see something I haven't seen before. I want to see something where I'm like, holy shit, what is this? Oh my God. So Nerali, thank you for the $5. I do appreciate it. I definitely think the Jack Champion will be a red herring though. Like I said, I feel like him and Sam are not going to get along. She's not going to like him. You're taking my sister away from me? No, you don't. You know what I mean? Like I can see the conflict happening right now and right there and then yes, you get what I'm saying. Okay, it's been a long day for old Jake, so I'm spitting. I'm spitting here. Deanna Ryder saying boyfriend, friend, boyfriend's mom, friend, brother, cousin, or lover, boyfriend, his lover. We need 2 new types of killers paired with one of the previously used types. How about no lovers? How about no lovers? How about no revenge motives? How about just some crazy jackass who wants to kill people? You know what I mean? I'm like, why do we gotta always connect things together? I feel like when it's less personal in a horror movie too, it's scarier to your audience members because like Roman Bridger is not my brother. Roman Bridger could not take off a mask standing in my room trying to kill me and say that he's my brother. I know I don't have another brother. I know I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's always more scary when the killer is just someone who's totally random, wants to kill people. And that could be anybody. That could be me, the viewer. That's scarier than someone who has a connection to the character I'm watching on screen. That's less scary to me because there's no danger coming my way. I'm not gonna, I don't stay up at night thinking Billy Loomis is hiding in my closet. I might feel that way about after watching Skin and Marink because that movie terrified the fuck out of me. But I just feel like when the motive is personal, it's not as scary. So if you do something where it's a little less personal and a little more could relate to anybody kind of motive, which there's plenty of those that aren't revenge and aren't boyfriends, there you go. That works for me. I say give us something new. Give us something we haven't seen before. There you go. It's right there. Right there, looking at you in the face. AJ is saying, are we really going to say Mickey was a friend of Mrs. Loomis? He was a murderer. So boyfriend's mom / murderer. Well, I mean, you don't think they were chatting? You don't think they were like, yeah, killing Randy. What a fun time. I feel like they were chatting. I don't know if they were friends or not, but maybe Mrs. Loomis had some kind of draw to him. I don't know. Listen. I wasn't there. That's why I want my killer POV movie. That's why I want to see it. I want to see their perspective. It's interesting. Fascinates me. May Ann is saying the subway kill can happen. Happen to you so much stuff on there, and us New Yorkers just want to mind our business, get to our destination on time. Exactly. That's why it totally works for me. It's like, yeah, if people see that happen and they're running the other way, they're not helping. Oh, no way. No, you're screwed if someone's coming after you on like the subway or in public somewhere. That's messed up. It's scary, man. Oh, it's a great idea. I hope they play into that here. They're already kind of teasing it. So, It has me excited. Dribbles the God is saying, sup, Jake? Pumped for Thursday. Me too, man. Honestly, on a 1 to 10 scale, 10 being super disappointed, how disappointed would you be if it doesn't drop Thursday? I won't be disappointed, but I'll be confused more. Just what's going on? We're less than 2 months away from the movie's release. We have no official trailer. We have a teaser, a little 1-minute teaser. It's cute. I love it. But I would be very confused. Just what are y'all doing? Y'all had this awesome marketing campaign for Scream 5, and now we're not doing anything for this movie? What's happening? So I don't know. I'll be confused. I don't know if I'll be disappointed, but I'll be very confused. So we'll just have to, once again, it's one of those things where we're going to have to just wait till Thursday, see what happens. I want to see a trailer. I want to see that very soon. I'm shocked we haven't seen it yet. So we got to see something real soon. We got to see the marketing starting to ramp up here, because 5 months before Scream 5 even came out, we were marketing the shit out of that movie. So I don't know what's happening with Scream 6, honestly. I wish they were doing more. We're getting posters and crossword puzzles, which is cool, but it's nothing like staying the night at Stu's house. It's not the same. So staying the night at Stu's house and also being able to meet Dewey, it's man, it's almost like it's kind of crazy we're not doing anything right now for Scream 6. We're 2 months out, nothing big. Little things, which is nice, but nothing big. Nirali is saying fellow Ohioan support. Nice. It's awful here, but nice, awesome. In Dayton, cool. That's where my older brother lives there. Cool stuff, good stuff. Really think Tara is a goner. They filmed 6 before Wednesday came out, and she maybe was too busy for 7. Ooh, that is a good point. I think they filmed Wednesday before they filmed Scream 6, though, if I'm remembering. But they did, so Scream 6 was filmed before Wednesday dropped. But I don't know. I mean, listen, this is totally a possibility, though. She is she's a hot commodity right now. She's in a bunch of things. She's going to be in a bunch more things coming out this year. So, all right, y'all. Listen, I'm cool with jokes, but if you impersonate me, I'm blocking you immediately at this point. I'm sorry, but some of y'all do that and say some whack shit. So I'm sorry. I'm not even reading it. I'm blocking it immediately if you try to impersonate me. But I'm cool with the jokes. I see people who talk about chicken nuggets and all that. That's funny. I like that. But if you post, if you pretend to be me and come into the chat and it looks like my icon and all that, I gotta block you. So I'm sorry. But yes, I do think that this is a possibility with Tara. Her being a goner in this new film because of that. That's totally a possibility. And it would be shocking, not out of the realm of possibility, in my opinion. They could totally kill Tara here, and it would be shocking just like Drew Barrymore was in 1996. She was a huge star back then, too, and guess what? They risked it all the way back then to do something really powerful. And it's one of the coolest scenes in horror history. So yeah, they could totally kill Jenna Ortega here. It's not exactly not in their best interest, if that makes sense. So it could happen. John Smith with $2. Thank you, John. Saying, Jake, would you party with David Gordon Green? Absolutely. Oh my God. Yes. I've talked extensively with my friends about how much I would love to talk to David Gordon Green. I would love to. A lot of my friends aren't hot on the guy right now because of Halloween Ends, but I would love to have a conversation with the dude. I would love to talk to him about making 3 Halloween movies, what that was like, what was going through his head. I'm very interested to pick his brain. I would love to talk to him about his Halloween movies. I have some questions. I have some big questions about Halloween Ends too. I just want to know what was going through his head. I'm just really curious. So it has me very fascinated. I really do love, I fucking love Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills. The first thing I would say to the guys, I'm like, dude, you made 2 of the best Halloween movies in my opinion. I love those films so much. There's so much I want to talk to him about respectfully. Of course, I don't want to shit on him or anything, because I really do love the guy. I love his movies, and I'm looking forward to The Exorcist. I hope it's good. I'm rooting for the guy. I'm rooting for this whole team. I love this whole team. They're incredible. Basically the same people who worked on all 3 of the Halloween movies too, coming over to The Exorcist now in this October coming up. I'm excited to see what they do with it, and I hope it's good. I'm worried about it, but I really hope it's good. I'm rooting for these guys. I really want it to be something special. I do. So John Smith, thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. Oh my God, can you imagine getting stoned with David Gordon Green? God, that would be insane. That would be nuts. Holy crap. Dribbles the God throwing $5 in there again. Thank you, Dribbles. Thank you. Big fan of the channel. Thank you. I have a sneaker channel, but love horror. Ooh, nice. Can I get your guess on the opening scene chase or kill? What's my guess? Right now, I'm guessing Samara weaving and some kind of chase sequence, and it's going to end outside. That's really all I got. There's not much to go off of until we get a trailer, my friend, but I think Tony Revolori, Samara weaving, gone in the opening scene. We did not see a whole lot of them on set. Just a couple of pictures. That's about it. So, goners in the opening scene. Don't know how it's going to happen. I would love for it to be something like live television and they get killed or chased out by a Ghostface killer. That would be insane. So that's kind of my guess. I think we're going to get a double whammy here in the opening. Two people killed viciously. That's just my guess as of right now. Dribbles. I like it though. He got a sneaker channel too. That's cool. Hell yeah, man. Thanks for the $5. I appreciate it. Good luck with your channel, my friend. Good luck. And thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it. Thanks for talking with old Jake. Mastermind Killer movie reviews is saying OHIO, baby. Go Bucks. Go Buckeyes. Columbus in the house. Nice, dude. Nice. Welcome, Columbus. Welcome. Yeah, your boy is from Cleveland, unfortunately. Maybe maybe the most boring city in, well, we have Youngstown and Toledo too. But Cleveland's not bad, I guess. We got to represent the hometown. Cleveland, Ohio. Columbus is way better. Dayton is way better. Cincinnati is way better. But hey, you know what? Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Thanks for the $2, man. Welcome, Columbus. Let's go. I really hope Spider-Boy from Avatar 2 is not the Spider-Boy. Dude, I haven't even had time to go to the theater to see Avatar yet. I really want to see that in the theater because I feel like I'm not going to care when it's not in theaters anymore. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe that's a mean thing to say. I love James Cameron, but I want to see this movie in the theaters, and then I almost don't know if I'm going to care after that. But I do want to see it in the theaters. I like the first one. I enjoy it. I'm excited to see this. I'm excited to see Avatar 2. I've heard very mixed things about it though, which is why I'm like, man, I don't know, but I'm gonna see it. I'm excited for it. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see if it's good. I want to, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, so my opinion means nothing. Everything I'm saying right now means nothing. I haven't seen it yet, so what do I know? I'm just some dude who read reviews. I'm gonna go watch it, give a little interpretation myself. I probably won't make a review on that because no one's gonna watch that on a horror channel, unfortunately. But anyways, let's get back to it. My Ann is saying I think they are trying to do The Exorcist like what Evil Dead 2013 did for that franchise, spice it up a bit, and I'm all for it. I'm going into it with an open mind, Mayanne. My thoughts on it are, it's going to be really tough to do a continuation to The Exorcist that feels fresh. I don't know what they can do, especially after years and years of possession movies coming out back to back to back pretty much, with only the last 3 or so years kind of being a more of a down spot there. So I don't know what else they can do, really. I'm open-minded to it, but like, right, if someone approached me right now and they're like, Jake, you have the Exorcist franchise, what do you want to do with it? I'd be like, I have no fucking idea. I have no idea what I would do with that. I would need months of thinking and watching possession films and making sure I don't hit on something that's already been done. It would be tough. It would be really tough. I'd have to go through a lot of movies to get a clear idea. But like I said, I'm open-minded. I hope they came up with something good. I hope they did. I'm rooting for it. Let's go, David Gordon Green. Let's go, baby. Nurali is throwing another $5 in there. Nurali, again, thank you so much for all the support tonight. Means a lot. Thank you, Dayton. Thank you, my Dayton friend. I appreciate that. Saying maybe 2 people killed in the opening by one Ghostface and multiple Ghostfaces on the subway scaring the core 4 at the same time. That would explain the cult. There you go. Hey, I love it. We've already had multiple Ghostface pictures, technically. I mean, like, let's just pull these up real quick. So we got Ghostface here with a kind of a standard issue mask, more like the ones you can buy at like Spirit Halloween. That's kind of what it looks like, to me at least. We've seen, this is pretty much the same thing. Some people say the mouth is different. I don't know. I don't really see that. I think it's just because Ghostface is looking up in this picture, which is why the mouth looks shorter. But I don't know. I'm not really seeing the whole 3 mask thing. Some people are saying that. I think it's the same mask. But we've also seen this too. Craggly Ghostface mask. Looking pretty gross, pretty worn, pretty nasty. Looks like it might be someone else's mask from the past, perhaps. Not an original theory, trust me. But that could be the case there, man. We've already seen multiple masks. I think we're at least definitely going to get 2 killers, for sure. So that is for sure. I think the cult thing could totally happen too, which I'm very open to. If you saw my last video, I'm very open to the cult thing. I think it could work here. So Nerali, thank you for the $5. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Jalen is throwing $5 in there too. Welcome to the chat, Jalen. I don't know if I'd seen you yet or if I said hi, but hello, welcome. Saying, would you rather see a scene not in the 3rd act where a Ghostface kills a Ghostface or a scene where a survivor kills a Ghostface? Yes, yes, and yes. That would be shocking. Could you imagine if we got a Ghostface reveal like in the 2nd act and then it's like, wait, there's still more? What happened? Like, that to me throws a massive, that throws a massive fucking wrench into it all. Again, like just something that we're just not expecting. And that has you questioning the rest of the movie. What the hell happens next if one of the ghost faces gets killed and revealed? Does that kind of give us a clearer path as to who the other killer is now? Can we figure out who the other killer is just based off of that information? What does that do for the survivors? Does that help us? I don't know. It raises so many questions. It can do so much. And if a ghost face kills another ghost face, oh my God, you want to talk about raising questions. What? 2 ghost faces show up and they look at each other like, what the fuck? And just start attacking each other. The survivor kind of is just watching there, perplexed by all of this. Oh my God, there's so much they can do there. Yes, Jalen, I love it. I love it, dude. Thanks for the $5. I'm going to say, Carter, I have not seen Sick yet. So please no spoilers, my friend. Please no. I'm literally watching it right after the stream. So watching it after this, I'll have a review for it tomorrow morning. I just haven't had time to get to it. Jake is very, very busy. Oh God. I have so many meetings and things to do this week. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I can't keep up. It's crazy. John Smith throwing $2 in there again. John, again, thank you for your support, man. I appreciate it. I'm really glad you got to see They Live with the Pops. Loved it. Nice, man. Dude, They Live is so good. What do you think about that fight scene that lasts for like 10 straight minutes? Maybe even longer than that. Man. Dude, I'm so, I don't know. I love that movie so much. The aesthetic of it, the sunglasses, being able to see what the billboards are really saying. It's so apocalyptic and spooky. Ooh, love it, man. I dig it. I'm glad you liked it, man. Thanks for the $2 again. I'm really glad you liked it. That's a really underrated John Carpenter movie, in my opinion. It's so great. It's so fun. So over the top. Such a great movie. So good. So good. Villain Killin' Dylan throwing $5 in there again, or in there for the first time. VKD, I appreciate it, dude. Welcome to the stream. Henry Zerny, I think, is the killer in 6. Mission, Sharp Objects, Revenge, and Ready or Not. He's played a bad guy. I haven't seen a lot of those movies, but Ready or Not, he's a bad guy. There you go. So yeah, okay. You know, you're selling me here. I got to see these other movies. I don't know about these. I've never seen those before with Henry Zerny in them. Nice. Okay. I think he could be a killer too, man. I mean, this is a stacked cast of antagonistic killers, so it's not out of the realm of possibility for any. And like Josh Segarra too has played a villain on Arrow. Samara Weaving has played a villain many times. So there are many people who are suspicious, not even knowing who their characters are yet. So lots going into all of this, man. A lot is going into this. Villain Killin' Dylan, thank you for the $5. I really appreciate that. Henry Zerny as the killer. I like it. Mohammed is throwing 25 AEDs in there. Thank you, man. Thank you. Saying, hey, Jake, since you live in Ohio, did you get a chance to visit any filming locations from the Shawshank Redemption? One of my top 5 films for sure. Nice. Yeah, so that's in Mansfield, Ohio. I have been there. I've never been to the prison where they filmed it at, but I've been invited to so many shows that play there. They have like rock concerts there all the fucking time. It's crazy. I have yet to go, unfortunately, but I do want to go and check it out at some point. I've been to a lot of the filming locations around here. Like the Scream 4 filming locations are only like 3 hours away from me, in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I got to go up there. I did a little video on it on this page too. Check that out. That'd be awesome if you guys could check that out. My filming location videos I really like. They're some of my favorites on this page, so go check them out. They're all good in my opinion. I went there with my mom too. I did a whole video with my mom. It was awesome. We had a great time. She was like, I got nothing to do. I'll go to Michigan with you. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. So it was a really good time. But yeah, I'll have to go there at some point. Maybe I'll do even a little video on it too. That would be fun. I've been wanting to do it. It's been in the back of my head for a long time. So I've kind of exhausted all of the other big filming locations, unless there's something I don't know about in Ohio. Yeah. Okay, two funny things about this. They filmed Thanksgiving in Ohio, and we drove all the way out to this middle of nowhere college to film a little locations video for that too. That was a lot of fun. I did that with Matt, who I co-directed and co-wrote Red Right Hand with. Really fun time. That was maybe the most fun. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if it was the most fun I had making a filming locations video, because the two I did with my parents were a lot of fun too. But that one was a lot of fun. I think that's maybe the silliest one I've done, because, it's Thanksgiving. You got to make it ridiculous. So I really enjoy that one. I'm trying to, what else did what I was going to say something else and I totally forgot. But regardless, I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. A lot of good stuff. Love it. Carter has finally hit 350 subscribers. Nice, man. Congrats. Have to be over 2K by the end of the year. I love it, man. Set goals for yourself. Try to make them happen. Just try to get up there, dude. Keep posting videos. Keep making it happen, dude. Congrats on 350, dude. Good shit. I love it. David Coe throwing $5 out there too, saying, don't want to spoil anything, but I heard a rumor there will be multiple deaths in Screams. David, you kind of just ruined the whole movie for me. I'm going to be honest. Nah, man, I'm just messing with you. Thanks for the $5, David. I appreciate that. Yeah, yes, that multiple deaths. I'm expecting one death in this movie. James A. Janice isn't even going to be able to kill count this baby. Not going to happen. No way. Nah, I'm just kidding. David, thanks for the $5, man. I appreciate it. Dawn of the Dead locations too, right, Jake? Yes, I did a little mashup of Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead in this one video. A lot of fun. I had it was really cool. We were driving to the Dawn of the Dead mall, and on our way there, I was looking up. I'm like, I wonder where they filmed Night of the Living Dead. Romero's from Pennsylvania. They probably did it here too. I look it up, and it's literally the next exit. Like, we are on this highway going, like, kind of in the middle of nowhere again, and I'm like, oh my God, dude, it was filmed in this city. And we look at a sign that passes by, and it's like, that's the city. Oh my God. So I looked up directions. It was like less than 15 minutes away or something like that. So we ended up going there. We did a whole like bit with in the cemetery from Night of the Living Dead. It was awesome. Then we went to some of the Dawn of the Dead locations as well, like where the helicopter lands. Where else did we go? The helicopter scene, we went there. It's like this creepy area in this like neighborhood. Like they filmed it in like it must have been an old airport. It's shut down now. But like you literally have to go down this like back road through this neighborhood to even get there. And there's all these like private property signs and stuff. We're like, we're going to get in trouble, man. Oh my God. It was so much fun filming that. And the mall itself, Monroeville Mall, was really cool. The inside looks exactly like the movie still. Like the exterior, pretty different now. Like there's a whole cinema where the ice rink used to be. So the mall looks totally different on the outside from how it does in the movie. But inside, pretty much the same thing. Like those marble pillars or whatever you see in the movie constantly, they're there. They're still there. There's a bust for Romero that I think is really cool. So a lot of cool stuff there, man. I love it. I love those movies too. Great zombie movies. John Smith, another $2. John, again, I appreciate it. Saying, Jake, when I think of Ohio, I think of Tommy Boy. Oh, man, I love that movie so much. Oh, takes place in good old Sandusky. I don't know why I said it that way. Sandusky, Ohio, where we have Cedar Point. So if you've ever been to Cedar Point, pretty cool place. Pretty cool, man. So I fucking love Cedar Point. Y'all should go there if you're like, I love roller coasters. I love going to Six Flags or whatnot. Go to Cedar Point. Got some pretty awesome roller coasters there. And they're rebuilding the Top Thrill Dragster, baby. Turn it into something new. So that's pretty cool. I haven't been there in years. I just haven't had, I've been so, like, doing this channel for the past, like, 3.5 years. I just haven't had no time to do something crazy like that. But at some point, I would love to go back to Cedar Point at some point. Actually, wait, I went last year, didn't I? I went with, like, for one day with some buddies. My buddies invited me. Totally forgot about that. But yeah, Cedar Point, Tommy Boy, Sandusky. Love it. John Smith, thanks for the $2. I fucking love Tommy Boy too. Ugh. We lost him too soon. You know, we lost the guy too soon. Chris Farley, man. R.I.P. Seriously. Callahan Auto Parts. Ugh. That's one of my favorite, one of my all-time favorite comedies. An easy top 5 for me. Ugh. Love that movie so much. Love it. Cash is saying Jack Champion was in the teaser only for a split second in the corner. Interesting that he wasn't with the main group. Ooh. Mindy's not with the main group either, I want to point out. That's kind of suspicious. What's going on there? What's going on there, too? Jack Champion's in there. I think someone said that Tony Revolori is in the very opening scene, too. Like, with all the people walk in on the street, like, you can see his face briefly or something. I think I heard someone say that. I haven't been able to see that. I've watched the teaser a few times. I haven't been able to notice that. But apparently it's in there. I don't know. Maybe I missed it. That sounded scary, saying, what kind of voice changer do you want to see, Jake? Old school or Scream 3? Man, I just don't like the Scream 3 voice changer. I'm sorry. It's not for me. I don't think it works with this franchise personally. I don't know. I don't know if I want to see that. It would be funny. I can't remember. I actually can't remember if we left this in or not because there was so much editing with the Barbara death and Red Right Hand. But there was a line. I can't even believe I can't remember this. There was a line in in the movie kind of talking about how Roman Bridger got his voice changer. We kind of explained it a little bit, which I think was fun. It was a fun little line. I think we ended up cutting it out though because the scene went on for way too long. We're like, okay, this phone call's going on for too long. Like it's been a minute. Let's cut it. We had to cut it a little short. So I think it works way better now. But yeah, it was long in the first draft. The rough cut was. Man, that scene, that phone call went on for fucking forever. We're like, Jesus, we wrote so much dialogue. So, Sarah's throwing $2 Canadian in there saying, I just remembered you need a new mouse. It's working today. It's working today, but some days it likes to say, fuck you, Jake. Duh! You silly mouse. Sarah, regardless, I appreciate it. Thank you for donating to the new mouse fund. new mouse fund. I'm getting a wired mouse, man. I am so done with battery mouses. I'm so done with them. Oh my God. I switched to this and it's like for a year it was great. And now the past like 3 or 4 months or so, it's just been messing up on me, man. Been messing up on me. Sarah, I really appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you for gifting all those memberships too. You're awesome. Sarah, you're incredible. Thank you. Thank you. I hope that stuff ships to you fast, by the way. I'm going to win. No, I'm kidding. We have a little friendly competition on whose package is going to get to who first. But I think, fingers crossed, baby. Fingers crossed. Hopefully. We'll see. Funny stuff. Love it. Mohammed again with another super chat. Mohammed, I appreciate that. Thank you. Classic cinema fan. Nice. Jake, do you have a fave movie? Mine is Goodfellas. I just watched Goodfellas for the first time a couple months ago. Love it. Love that movie. Kick ass. Also, big fan of the channel and your live streams. Great stuff, man. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that, Mohammed. Do I have a favorite movie? It's tough. Like, I think my go-to answer when I hear this question is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That was my favorite movie as a kid, without a doubt. Like, when I was like 12, 13 years old, that movie changed my life. I was like, I love this fucking movie. This is incredible. I still love it as an adult. I don't know if it's my favorite movie anymore, but I love it. Like it's an incredible movie. It's so well done. I've always been drawn to like meta stuff too. Like anything meta, I love. Scream. There you go. And that movie just does it for me. It's killer. I love it. It's great. So yes, that's probably my favorite just movie in general. Horror movie, that's a little that's tough, man. It's so tough to narrow it down. There's so many good horror movies, man. Like, how can I narrow it down to just one? Mastermind Killer Movie Reviews is saying Zombie, dude. Zombie is so good. Like, that's my favorite zombie movie ever, without a doubt. Oh my God. Fucking love that movie. Do you get your shirts at Killers Are Us or or get them specially made. Killers Are Us. I don't even know what that is. That's awesome. If that's a real thing, that's a killer name. See what I did there? But yeah, no, so this shirt I got from Scream 666, who was here. I don't know if they're here anymore, but they sent me this shirt. They're like, hey, we'll send you a shirt if you wear it during your streams and stuff. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I love shirts. So I thought that was really nice of them. Really cool stuff. And it's a cool shirt. Like, look at this. Look how cool this shirt is. It's awesome. I love it. Love it, Scream 666. They go follow them on Instagram, by the way. They're awesome. Does it? Okay. No, okay. I thought I have a few shirts that say shit on the back too, and I'm like, oh, is this one of those? I can't tell. I'm just seeing myself right now, right there on the screen. So I can't tell. What do I know? Horror Man 77 throwing in a super chat. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Horror Man. Appreciate that. You're like a superhero for horror movies. Horror Man to the rescue. Turn on the horror signal. It's just a big machete on a spotlight saying, hey, Jake, so my theory is that Dermot's character is the father to Judy Hicks and his seeking revenge for her death. Also, Judy is credited in this film. Ooh, okay. Judy could be, Dermot's daughter. Okay, I don't hate that. I mean, we've already expanded the Hicks family at this point. And, the other thing about this, too, is that we don't know who Wes's father is. Something to think about there. Who is Wes's father? Is it going to be the killer in this new movie? Wes's father. I don't know, man. It could be the case. We don't know who Wes's dad is. I feel like kind of weird that we never got an answer to that question. So maybe we do. Maybe we get an answer here, Ghostface killed his whole family. I mean, I guess that's a little different than Debbie Salt, but, You got a point there, though, dude. That's a really good point. I never even thought about that. But maybe his father, maybe her lover. Ooh, I hope not both. That's pretty fucked up. One or the other, please. Don't do both of those things. Yes, I dig that. I think that would be pretty cool. Have a connection to the Hicks family too. So that would be pretty sick. I would not see that coming. That would be really surprising. Judy went to high school with everybody too. You think Wes was like the son of somebody else from all the way back in Woodsboro 96? I don't know. Hey man, I don't know. I mean, the ages don't really line up there because he's supposed to be like 17, 18. So I don't think it would be that. But Judy had to have gotten knocked up at some point. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe they'll explain it in this new film. I like it. I like when they explain certain things. Not all things, but certain things. Nerali is saying for $2, where was Jack Champion in the teaser? I honestly don't know either. I'm going to have to look. I completely forgot. I'm talking to so many people here. Someone said that yes, Jack Champion is in the trailer. You can see like half of his face or whatever for like a second, and he's separated from the group. So that has me very fascinated. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look for him. So. Oh, Jalen said that. Jack is in the teaser. I have a clear screenshot of him. So I'll have to look that up. I'm really curious actually to find where he is in the teaser. So I know Kirby's in the teaser. Like, where's that picture of Jenna that I have? So that person to the left of Tara, I'm like 99% sure is Kirby because that matches an outfit we saw Kirby wear in another photo. It was a leaked photo, so that's why I'm not sharing it anymore. But also the hair like perfectly matches Kirby. So I also, here's my other thing. I feel like those leaked photos didn't really spoil anything. I don't know. Like I don't know. They didn't really spoil that much. Like there's one that maybe did, and I won't talk about that. But the picture of all the characters, that doesn't spoil anything in my mind. So we'll just have to see. I can't wait for more. Can't wait for more photos here in a second. We'll have a whole trailer full of those nasty little photos here in a second. But Old Jake is going to be signing off here in a minute, but I do want to say thank you all for hanging out with Old Jake for 2 whole hours. Holy crap. We kept it over like 100 people almost for 2 hours. That's nuts. Y'all are the best. I love talking Scream predictions with y'all. It's great. It's always fun. Always a good time. Is there a recipe for Judy's lemon squares? Yeah, baby. It was on the fucking, wasn't it on the fridge? No, it wasn't on the fridge. It was like promotion for Scream 5, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, it was like a promotional thing. It was like covered in blood or something. There was a receipt they put out once. Yeah. Yeah, they did that. I was like, did I just Mandela affect myself? Did I just remember that happening when it really didn't? But yes, no, that did happen. There is a recipe out there. I actually kind of want to try them. I want to know if they taste like ass or not. I want to see if I can trust Gale's opinion. Omni is saying, I feel like Wes was Judy's Billy or Stu. It could be like Billy or Stu's love child originally, and they incorporate that into 5 to honor Wes because that was an original direction, but just took the dad element out. Now, we could still explain that here in 6. We could still come up with something to explain, like, who's his father. Maybe it's one of our new characters, someone related to them. I don't see that being totally out of it, Did I see your Scream 8 predict? Holy crap, you got Scream 8 predictions already? Horror Den? I did not. I'm missing things, I'm trying to get to everything, but Horror Den. Scream 8, 10 years later with Sidney's daughter as teenagers. Them and their friends group are attacked by a new killer. They finally kill Sidney, maybe. Then Sam and Tara show up to help take them down. So you're throwing everything into the loop. Everything's coming together for this Scream 8. I love it. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. I like it. Scream 8, baby. Who's directing that? Because I don't know if Radio Silence is going to do 4 of these movies, but maybe. No, who knows? Maybe they do. That would be great. I like Radio Silence, so I'm down for that. Green Ghost 2008 is saying, do you think they'll have transitions with rock songs like they did in Scream and Scream 2 with Himbry's death and Cece? I hope so. I love that element to it. That was a big reason why we put the I can't remember the band's name off the top of my head, but that's why we put that one song in Red Right Hand. I just love that about Scream and Scream 2. It's just like this awful death, and then right after Cece gets killed and wiping the blood, just this really happy rock pop song. I'm like, hell yeah, Scream 2. Good shit. I hope so. That would be awesome. Mando season 3 trailer comes out tonight. Oh, no way, dude. Nice. I'm really excited. Mando is killer, man. Unfortunately, I wish I was more excited for other Star Wars stuff, but that has my interest. That has my full attention. Love Mando. Mando kicks ass. Jill's father. Oh God. Okay. Saying it, I'm making this joke. I'm terrified it's actually going to happen. I'm terrified, man. Hell yes, Captain Jake the Goat. I'm turned in, bro. Late as hell again. Dude, that's all good, man. That's all good, Yurdy. We're chilling, man. I'm just glad you're here, dude. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're still making music. I can't wait to hear some of the new stuff, man. Oh, yes. You want to talk about the GOAT? Mr. Yurdy G here, putting out some awesome horror-themed rap songs, dude. Check this shit out. Guy's got some awesome music. Go check him out. Check him out, my friends. Yes. Good stuff, good stuff. Pedro Pascal is top tier. Absolutely. I said I was going to get off, but I just love talking with y'all. I love talking with y'all. Brennan Day is saying, do you think there'll be a subway crash? Oh my God, yeah. If someone gets hit by a subway car, yeah, I would imagine a crash would happen. So that would be messed up, man. That would be messed up. I'm so down for that. Ugh. Vince was killed pretty fast. Maybe someone will come to avenge the guy. Maybe Devontae. That could happen. His mom, perhaps. Leslie Macher. I don't know. Seen a lot of people wanted that to happen too. So, like I said, we don't have a full cast list yet. So you never know. We could have these characters coming back. All right, I'm getting off. I'm tired. I gotta go watch. What do I gotta do? I gotta watch a movie. Get the review ready for tomorrow morning, and I have to make a phone call in 20 minutes. So it never stops. Never stops. And I got to watch The Last of Us. Thank you for the reminder, Carter. I appreciate that. So all the love. I'm going to get some stuff done. It's going to be a late night for old Jake. Love all you guys so much. Love talking with you guys so much, too. Oh, my God. Y'all are the best. Y'all come up with the craziest theories. I fucking dig it. Great stuff. Great talking with you all again. Love talking with you guys. Peace out. Don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.